This is Drew with thepodcastingstore.com, your one-stop shop for all things podcasting and remote learning.
Well, greetings and welcome to another one of our videos. This one is a video talking about failure, and you'll see why I mean that in a second here. I was recording a drum video with Peter on the samba, and if you've seen it over on the Drums West YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. Well, the one that you saw there was the second take of it. The first take of it did not go nearly as well as we had hoped. And what had happened was I was recording to the Zoom F3 because I love the 32-bit float functionality of it. Well, I didn't have my SD card to record directly into the unit, so I was recording into my computer using Audacity. And Audacity is a fairly powerful audio editing tool, and I figured, what the heck? I know Audacity can use 32-bit float. I've edited in it before, no problem. And so I just opened up the computer, plugged the F3 into it, used it as an interface, and recorded into Audacity. Well, then I went to edit the video using DaVinci Resolve, which is, again, a very powerful program. Love it, having a great time with it. Well, I noticed something really strange with the audio, and that it was clipped out, which theoretically is impossible in the F3. So if we come over here onto the screen share, you can see where I've got a couple different clips here. So this is the original clip here, and listen to what this one sounds like. It sounds a little bit quiet, and you can see that the waveforms are kind of peaked out on that one. And so this is the revised clip. This is when we re-recorded it, and look at this. Sorry, I got an outtake on that one for Peter, but that's okay. But you see the point. One was at a much higher volume than the other one, but look at this interesting thing here too, because what you can do when you're recording in 32-bit float, it allows you to infinitely increase or infinitely decrease the volume. So if well, here, I'll go with the clip that we used. If I decrease the volume, because that was kind of loud, look at those waveforms. Look how beautifully jagged they are. You get your highs, your lows, and all that kind of stuff. Well, on the first clip, watch this. Look how square they are. That is clipped out. So that overloaded the recorder, and the sound wasn't recorded because it was just so massively overloaded. It was kind of protecting itself. That's why the volume is so much lower on that. This is theoretically impossible with the F3. Well, I had no idea what was going on with that, so I did some research into it and discovered this was not a weakness in the F3 or even in Audacity. It was actually a weakness in the sound card in my computer. My computer can't process 32-bit float directly. If I'm recording onto the SD card, then it records that into 32-bit float into the wave file, and then I load that into my computer, save that, the file type is fine, and then I load that into DaVinci Resolve, there's no problem. Or if I load it into Audacity, there's no problem. My computer was the weakness in it. So the lesson to learn from all of this is the more steps you put in between what you're recording and how you're editing it, the more likely you are to have some kind of a failure. And knowing what the capabilities are of your equipment is crucial. I had no idea that my computer couldn't process that signal, and I got a clipped audio, and because it was never recorded, there was nothing to edit. So I, hat in hand, had to go back to Peter and tell him, sorry, we need to redo this. He was fine with it, and the second video came out even better than the first one, so no harm, no foul. So that's the lesson today. Know your equipment, know what it can and can't do. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment below. Give me your thoughts on this topic. Like, share, subscribe, and we will catch up with you next time.
If you're facing a unique problem with podcasting or remote learning, we can help. Reach out to us at thepodcastingstore.com and we'll see what solutions we can find for you. And if you like what you hear, do me a favor and tell a friend. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and sign up for our e-newsletter, and you'll never miss another podcast or video again. This is Drew with thepodcastingstore.com. Thank you for listening.